go, guys. We ready? We ready? 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic is working. Everything's working. Nice. Let's go. Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily. A little bit late, but still on the dollar. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily video live stream every single day, 9:30 Central European time here on the Late Adopter channel. Every single day. Like right now, look at my shirt. I'm ready to go out to paint, but I was like, oh, I forgot to do the daily video. Then I came back, and that's why we're a little bit late today. But we still do it every single day at 9:30 Central European time, always Bitcoin Daily. And why do we do it? Because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is right now ruling entire crypto. It's ruling everything. So if you got some alts, you wanna know what's happening in crypto. And we do this video every single day, and that's why you need to subscribe to the video, hit the notification bell button, and all the buttons, and the like button as well, and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, how you doing? I see a lot of people in the chat, a lot of green names. I think there are more green names than actually white names right now. Who is here? Paolo, Junk, The Beauty, DJ AV Styling. I like that name, man. I don't know why. Tune is here. M Devil. Who more? Yeah, those are the guys. Sasha is here. Nice. Italy won the European semi-finals. A bit more goes up. What a nice one. Yeah, guys, about the match yesterday. I know this is not a football channel, but yesterday's match was so nice. It was so beautiful. It was so good too. Like both teams, both Italy and Spain played like perfect game. The match was so exciting. The stamina, the pace. The elegance of the match. It was such a good match, and I'm gonna say it right now. One of Italy is gonna win the championship, because I've seen what England can do, I've seen what Denmark can do, but I know Italy is very, very good. So I think Italy is gonna win. So I'm just saying now, I'm putting it out there, so I can say like I told you so later. Okay, that's it. Let's get in the charts, because everybody wants to know what's happening right now with Bitcoin, right? Everybody wants to know what's happening right now with Bitcoin, and I'm here to tell you that we are coming to very ending of the very ending of this triangle that's forming right now on over here. This is the we are coming right at the end of the triangle. So the question is whether we are going to break to the upside or to the downside. Now, of course, you don't have to guess. This isn't actually some kind of gambling channel. We take a wild guess, and we go up before we actually break. No, we wait for the breakout. We wait for confirmation both on the down or upside, right? And then we take the action on that. But right now, I'm here to tell you that this triangle over here that's been forming for a while now, it's actually coming to a very ending right now, and something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. So let's see here. On the 4 hour we can see this a lot clearer. I think on the 4 hour we can see this a lot clearer. But this is also I've been saying that this might be some kind of rising wedges also, right? There you can see it over here. Might have been some kind of rising wedge as well. So might go over here and then fall down as well. But if you break this line, I think this resistance line is alpha omega. Like if you break this resistance line, the probability, I think, to the upside is a lot bigger than the downside. I think there are as well, just because we break the trend line over here, it doesn't mean that we are gonna go up. Like I still think that this level here at 35,911 is super important. It's super important to break. It's super important to get above and close above that. Before we actually do that, I won't call it this night. The breakout is not gonna be breakout for me until we actually close above 35,911 or we fall below 33,500 or something like that. I think these two levels are at utmost importance. You can see here, this is actually top of the channel right now. This is actually top channel. So this breakout should actually just go above this level here at 35,286, which is actually a lot lower, right? So technically we just need to get above this level up here, and on the downside we don't need to no longer need to get below 33.5. we just need to get below 33.690 or something like that, But let's give it a little more space, because we are not degenerate gamblers here on this channel, you know, so you know we can wait a little bit. So let's say 35.9. If you get above 35.9, like we bullish. If you get below 33.5, we are bearish. But this triangle over here is definitely worth watching right now, and how this is gonna play out, because you know, if you've been following the channel, we have had these channel lines over here for a long time, and you know this line was actually working perfect. You know, we drew it long time before we actually started, you know, confirming the line over here. And it is beautiful line, and it is this down here, you know, it's not beautiful, but its hit is here, maybe here, it hits maybe there. You know, you can argue how well the bottom line is actually drawn, because you know you're losing, you know, this might be some kind of, you know, overreaction to the move, and then picked up. But it can play out. It can play out. Okay, but I don't think we should be looking at this rising wedge anymore, guys. I don't think we should look at rising. I think we should be looking at it as a triangle over here. I think we should be looking at a triangle. Now there can of course be several patterns within one pattern, so that doesn't say much, but and also, you know, the head and shoulders. But is the head and shoulders still in play? Let's see here. Is the head and shoulders is still in play? No, it's not, because we actually broke on the downside, and this actually isn't working out. And there is no other way to draw this. You know, maybe something like this. You know, nah, it's not a head and shoulders pattern. I was thinking maybe it's some kind of head and shoulders pattern, but it's not. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And I don't think it's neither any kind of inverted head and shoulders pattern, but it's definitely some kind of triangle over here. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna pop moving averages, and we're gonna see what's happening in moving averages. We're gonna go to the daily chart. First thing first, we're gonna pop the moving averages on the daily chart, and what you're gonna see on the daily chart right now, guys, right now, what you're gonna see is that we are yesterday we managed to close below the 10 and 20 moving average, the white line being 10 and the red one being 20 moving average. We managed to close below 10 and 20 moving average, which isn't a good sign, guys. It is not a good sign, you know, to try to stay, you know, because the bears was like, nope, you're not getting above here. But you know, fortunately for us, you know, they didn't push us like all the way down here. You know, they just pushed us below, a little bit below moving averages. But today you can see here we are actually, we opened above the 20 moving average, which is actually a good thing, and we are right now going towards the upside. Now, of course, like just like yesterday, this like yesterday, we when we were talking about yesterday, you know, we were talking about, because this candle was all the way up here, we said like nothing is confirmed. You have to have a close, and this closed, so we can talk about this candle over here, because it closed below 10 and 20 moving average, which you know, tell us that, you know, we should be looking at bearishness, right? And on this candle, you cannot actually talk about the candle. You cannot actually talk about candle, because you still got 16 hours left of trading to do, and in 16 hours anything can happen. Anything, literally anything can happen within 16 hours right now, you know, and this can actually end both down there and up there, like nothing is certain. So we cannot technically, you cannot talk about this candle, you cannot make any prediction based on this candle, because you got 16 hours left of the trading. It's just insane. Let's go down to the 4 hourly and see a very interesting move that's been happening. So you can see here, after we went all the way up above the, you know, all the moving averages, not all, but you know, 10, 20, 50 moving average, we came right back down. But look what happened. We came to the 10 moving average, then hold it, jumped, and back above the 20 and 50 moving average. So this is a very nice play. We went down for several 2, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 hours. We have been above this 10 moving average right now. Actually, coming one day, entire day, we did a nice swing towards the upside above the moving 20 and 50 moving average. So if this managed to hold right over here, and now this is, there is still 10 minutes left of this candle over here, but you know, there's 10 minutes left. It's just 10 minutes left. Maybe I can do something like this. Yeah, it's not actually a nice color, but you know, we take what we get. We take what we get. Like this, you know, maybe some kind of different color. Why does it not want to change it? Nah, I don't like that. Nah, I don't like that either. Yeah, that's, nah, I like something bluish, nice blue color, and Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this candle over here, right, guys? We cannot talk. We can okay. We can maybe assume, 10 minutes out of 4 hours. Anything can still happen, but we can assume it's gonna close above the 10, 20, and 50 moving average at least. Maybe it's gonna go above this high over here. That's depends, see, because right now it's getting some kind of resistance up there. The important thing is gonna be if you're gonna get rejected on the next candle right below everything over here. If you do that, like this move over here, it's not actually a bullish move. It's gonna be some kind of double top, local double top that might actually move us towards the downside. But if you manage to stay above the 20, 50, and 10 moving average up here, if you manage to stay above these levels up here at around 4,000, because you can see here, or even on the 4-hourly, there is not a lot of room left for this triangle to play out. This 200 moving average is 200 moving average. This moving average up here on the 4-hourly, it's really nicely corresponding with this trend line down here that's following the channel. Let me just move it like here. That's following a channel, right? And we got this really nice triangle over here, but it's getting in the ending. It's very rare that you go all the way inside over here. Usually these things break out after like 70% of time, so we are already in the breakout phase of the triangle. So right now what we are only looking for where this is gonna break out. Now before the breakout actually happens, what happens is that price gets above the moving averages, and then moving averages pushes the price to the upside, or it breaks the downside and it pushes to the downside. So watching the moving averages, how moving averages are, on which way the moving average, because you can see all the moving averages right now on the 4-hourly, they're converging into one little big chunk over here. And right now these moving averages, the price will eventually either end above the moving averages, or it will drop below the moving averages, get pushed down. The fact that these moving averages, especially the 100 moving average, is so close to this bottom line down here, tells me that and we are right now held the 10 moving average really nicely over here, climbing above the moving averages up here. It tells me that maybe this has more chance to upside than to the downside, maybe more chance to upside than downside. Let's go to the 1-hourly, and you can see here on the 1-hourly, we were below here, then we went above it, went down again 2 times, touched the line down here, and then above all the moving averages again. You can see here how these moving averages were trying to push us below the support, but they failed. This is a failure of pushing the price below the support. This is a failure of pushing the price below support. Now the price is above the moving average. So what I'm thinking, like, we might go something like this, then catch up the moving averages, and then they might actually push us to the upside. So maybe today, tomorrow, something is gonna happen. I think something is gonna happen really, really soon, and I think this has, just by looking at the moving averages and the triangle and how this is actually developing right now, I think this has more chance to break to the upside than the downside. And if we break to the upside, I'm going to show you like certain levels that we might actually hit on the way to the upside. But I think right now, just by looking at 1-hourly, 4-hourly time frame, this has more chance to break the upside. Daily also, if we can manage to close the daily above, of course, above 10 and 20 moving average, this has also more chance to close the upside. And here's a tip for you guys. Since I got technical crash course, I'm learning stuff to people and stuff like that, I can drop some bits of, wisdom down to you guys. When you have a moving average that's going this fast towards the downside, it's very rare that the price breaks that it's very rare that price breaks this important moving average in the same direction. So when the price is so the moving average is going down to the downside, it's very rare. I mean, it does happen, it actually happens quite often, but it's usually in some kind of a pullback that we are not supposed to be there. So when the moving average is falling down here and you are actually dropping real hard, you can get these reactions. You can see here where you pull below it, but usually in a breakaway moves, you know, you get these green candles where the green candles just go because the moving averages, the important moving average is going against you. So you break the moving averages against the trend, so moving averages go down, you break them towards the upside, right? And the only way we can fall down here, you know, just like over here or over here, because we broke them against the trend, and we went down, 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 down. So right now, if you do that, again, you know, we are below the support, but support did hold several times over here. Support did hold. So right now, to fall down here again below the 20 moving average, I think that would be like first, second, third rejection. That would be very, very bad. But since we are already on the support and this moving average is already down there, I have pretty good, you know, feeling that, you know, we are gonna break to the upside. But this is a gut feeling. This is just something I noticed. It's not actually a technical analysis per se. Okay, so what are our other indicators telling us? So we got a RSI and the MACD, and we're gonna just watch really quick on the RSI. RSI, there is I don't think there is anything. RSI is just behaving exactly as it should. Usually when these patterns start coming into some kind of an ending phase, there is no divergence. In the ending phases of patterns, there is no divergence, because usually patterns are there to actually, you know, correct the divergence, to make the price follow certain, you know, lines, and then, you know, you get again volatility and stuff like that, right? When you get this volatility up here, that's when you get the divergence. That's when you get prices not following the indicators, price are mismatching and stuff like that. So, you know, you gotta get to this phase of, you know, correction, slowing down, fixing up the price with the indicators, and once everything is fixed, then volatility hits up again like really hard, right? So right now you can see here that you won't find any kind of divergence on the chart. Daily, there is nothing, right? Actually, on the daily there was over here a little bit. No, there is not. On the weekly there is. I don't think there is anything on the weekly. See, on the 4 hourly there is no divergence or anything. Everything is playing maybe on these small time frames. No, it's not. So there is no RSI divergence or anything. And invest is sitting stable on the around 49 levels, because why? We are going sideways, so of course RSI is going to end up around 50 levels. Like that's normal. Even on the 4 hour it's around 50, even on 1 hour it should be around 50 or 58. You see, everything is around 50. And for guys who are taking technical analysis crash course on the Patreon, when we were having the, you know, you know, lesson on the RSI, you remember what I said, like once the price starts like stabilizing, the RSI goes to the 50, and you can see here right now it goes back to the 50 on all time frames, 1 hourly, 4 hourly, daily, even weekly is around 44, like 50 levels. Like everything is right, everything is primed for a move, for a big pump or a big dump, right? Everything is primed. So looking at just RSI, you can see that you cannot get too much out of it. So we want to be looking at RSI right now because it's been just going sideways for too long. So all the divergences are actually corrected. Everything is actually as it should be. So what we can do actually is look at a MACD. MACD is still giving us some kind of you know, indication for some things. And here on the weekly time frame, you can see that we are definitely crossing the zero line with the MACD line. Now, this is very important because that means that, you know, MACD line is made of 12 and 26 moving average, right? They are crossing, and when they are crossing, we are crossing to the bearish side, right? We are crossing to the bearish side. Keep that in mind. Now, that said, this has happened once before. I'm going to show you exactly how that played out. But when it's technically, when the MACD line, the blue line, crossing the zero line, on the weekly time frame, technically you are going into bearish territory, and technically you cannot no longer say that we are in the bull market. Okay, guys, I mean, you could say that you are in bull market for a long time. There is, you know, even when we are having the death cross, people are no, still bull market and everything. Right now, technically, you cannot say that you are in bull market when MACD line goes below the zero line on the weekly time frame. There is no way you can go. Now, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it live on this channel. We are in the bear market. We are in the bear market right now. But if we start going up, it's not that bear market is invalidated. It's that we are creating new bull market. So this is maybe some kind of mini bear market, and you know, it might end now because it's been lasting for like 2 months. So mini bear market, but But if you start going up, I'm not gonna say it's continuation of the bull market. I'm gonna say it's a new bull market. Okay, it's a second bull market within a span of 2 years. Okay, it's not a correction, it's a damn bear market. Okay, so this is a bear market, and we're right now in the bear market, and that's fine, that's no problem. But right now we are getting some kind of end of it. Okay, but if we start continuing going up, I'm saying, okay, bear market, we finish, we're going up. But at one point, you gotta say it's a bear market. Like, you gotta say it's bear market. The MACD line is crossing. You gotta that cross. You know, you're breaking all kind of supports on the weekly time frame. Like, the only thing you have is still this 50 moving average. But if you break that, you're gonna get some kind of technically capitulation phase. Now, if you know, for some people, I understand. For some people, you know, a monthly time frame, they're gonna say, no, we are in the bull market until we break the 20k, until we break the 13k. We are always in the bull market, right? We are always in the bull market. Doesn't matter how you look at it, right? But that's not the case. Like, there are bear market. Doesn't matter. Like, this is 2 years. This is 1 year. Are we gonna say that the entirety of this is a bear market? No. Like, over here, you know, after 1 year, bear market ended. You know, it started going up, right? This only lasted 1 year. This lasts 2 years, 1 year. Maybe this is only gonna last 6 months. You know, 6 months and then go up. We are already up 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 2 more months and it's finished, right? You never know, but technically, like, let's be honest, like, it is some kind of a very, very bad, like, downtrend that's happening, like, so let's call it for what it is. It is a bear market. This is bear market. It does not look good. It does not look good. It might go up very good from over here. I'm saying, like, over here, it looks like it's gonna continue up. And if we continue going up, I'm gonna say it right over here. This was a bear market, and it's gonna be a new bull market. Because if this can be a bull market, why cannot this be some kind of short bear market? Like, sure, why not? I mean, it's been going on for too long. It's been going on for too long, right? So that said, I'm gonna show you on the weekly time frame why this is actually a bullish thing. A bullish thing. Okay, this is a bullish thing, guys. I'm gonna show you right now. This happened once before. Once you start crossing over here the zero line, right? You're crossing the zero line, MACD. You're technically going into some kind of bearish territory, but the thing is that the MACD, the histogram, you know, the lines are converging. That means that, you know, the momentum is actually slowing down. Now the momentum can actually just continue like this, right? Continue down again. It doesn't have to actually mean anything, but, you know, we look some kind of historical moves before how this actually played out. So let's go to the BLM charts, BLX charts, BLX chart over here. And check the right over here. This happened in 2013, right? Yeah, it's a long time before, but who cares? You can see here exactly the same thing happened over here. You can see here the momentum was growing and then slowing down, and we crossed the momentum while the momentum was going down right over here, right? So that might have indicated some kind of a button, right? Some kind of button. So even though we crossed the downside, we managed to get it back above it, right? We get above the moving average and stuff. Okay, then later we actually drop. But you know, this might indicate some kind of local bottom, local stop for us right now that we are actually going to the bearish territory right over here, right? So you can see here we actually managed to you know, climb a little bit. That wasn't actually the case in the 2017. Let's see how this played out here. Down here we are having the bearish momentum, but you know, but once we crossed, we actually continue going down. But it does not look the same as before, because before in 2013 we crossed the zero line with slowing momentum. So this is important, that, you know, the crossing is coming when the momentum is dying, and here the cross, where is it? Here the cross came when you know, the momentum was not slowing, but it was going kind of sideways. I don't know if that has too much. It was actually up here, you know, and the momentum was over here, mostly going sideways, you know. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but you know, it's playing out right now, you know, because momentum is actually dying out. Momentum is dying out, and you know, we are crossing the line. So that might actually indicate that this might actually be some kind of button where we're actually gonna cross to the upside. So we're gonna see how this is gonna play out. We're gonna see how this is gonna play out. Let's go back to the movie, to our lines, our very nice lines, and I'm gonna also show you on the daily line that on the daily we are below the zero line up here, and we are at night climbing with the blue line to moving average. So just like on the weekly time frame, when you cross the zero line to the downside, you are bearish, or here when the blue line crosses the zero line, you are bullish. So we are looking for this cross above the zero line. That's gonna be a bullish cross for us, and that's gonna that can actually also help the price rise. And the last thing I want to show you is on the 4 hourly. And I always say the MACD on the 4 hourly doesn't matter, and it technically doesn't matter, but since we are in this triangle, just another indicator that you can show that the breakout from this triangle is going to be a real breakout is if you look at the MACD lines, right, it does show some kind of a convergence there as well. So even the MACD is showing that the momentum is dying, something is gonna happen over here, something's gotta happen. This is the ending phase of the move, at least of this move over here, and it might be actually ending phase of entirety of the move over here, because this has been going for 1.5 months, almost 2 months soon, right? So it's time for us to do something. We got a lot of moving averages coming right towards us right now. The 50 moving average over here is really close, and this can also push us down. So this 50 moving average, the yellow line, is going to be really important to watch and see if we can actually manage to get above that or not. But the 50 moving average is super important right now to break, super important. So you can see here, we said it yesterday over here, we said that 50 moving average is going to align really nicely with this 35,911 price. You can see here it is aligning really nicely, and after that it's gonna go a little bit something like this over here, maybe some move to the downside, depends on how previous price has been acting. But this level over here, 35,911, I'm not bullish until we break that, or bearish until we break 33.5. That's it, guys. How did you like that? How did you like that? If you like the analysis right now, press the like button, because this is the most important triangle that you are getting right. This is what everybody is watching. This is what every YouTuber is gonna be talking about. This over here, this triangle is the thing. This triangle is the case. This triangle is the alpha and omega on what's gonna happen right now. Okay, guys. We had some, I saw we had some super chats. Let me just take those super chats and read them, because money, I want money. I still haven't bought the phone. I figured out I'm gonna buy a Wi-Fi 13 Pro Max, like the best of the best of the best. So she's got to like me. She's got to like me. I really wish you would do ETC. It's going to be the next big thing, I guarantee ya. I believe ya, man. I believe ya, and I do ETC on Patreon, but not on the Bitcoin Daily. I might actually, once I start maybe doing some kind of, if you come to the live stream on the evenings, I usually have a live stream. I can do some altcoins. Then I'll do ETC then. Crypto Reloaded, $5. Thanks for the bucks, man. Can you also check SDAO and Agis, please? I am 70% of them. Need your suggestion. Sure, man, but not on a Bitcoin Daily stream. Not on the Bitcoin Daily stream. And we had one more, I think. House of Good Vibes, 2 Canadian. Mikuji says 28-30k has to hold, major demands on. Yeah, 38 has to hold. That's somewhere down here. Actually, it's a diagonal line. So right now that's 29.4, something like that. 29.4. People don't understand that we can go all the way down to 28 and still be in the zone. Still be in the zone. I'm gonna explain to you that. Yeah. So those are the super chats. And one last thing over here, if we actually break the downside, we got 2 super important support lines. This one over here, first one somewhere around 32,000, and the second one, the most important one, around 39.5 or something like that over here, right? So we got these 2 very important support lines. If we break the first one, we are probably gonna go to the second. If we break the second one, we're gonna go down here somewhere around 36,000 or something like that. So that's the actually target. We're gonna talk about target once we actually break the triangle. And on the breakout, the target should be around, especially if you break the 35.9, the target should be all the way around something like 38, something like that, give or take upward 38. This resistance line on this channel up here. So this is the target. These are the 2 supports, depending on where we actually break and which way we actually go. But right now we are getting to the end game of this boring period. And I hope you got something out of it, guys. I hope you got something out of that. Not a lot of time for chat. not a lot of time for chat because, you know, I gotta go do some painting, not actually painting, some renovating and stuff like that. But it's nice to see that Michael is here doing his job. You can buy her iPhone 20. Yeah, maybe she, you know, right now I've been waiting for iPhone 13. So, you know, maybe, you know, next year as for 14, I'm gonna tell her I buy your iPhone 20. It's gonna be this big. You're gonna like it a lot. You know, just wait. Yeah, you can trick girls forever, man. You can trick girls forever. DXY is going down. Yeah, somebody's telling me to check DXY. I was thinking that's some kind of crypto until I understood it's you know, dollar currency index. On weekly it's not going down, it's actually going up. Tila about yesterday, they was US dollar inversely related to Bitcoin BT. It's important. Okay, let's check. BTC USD inversely new price scale. Sure. Inversely correlated. I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it's inversely correlated because you can see this move. You can see this move. It does exactly, you know, the same. Okay, this is inversely correlated, but this move towards upside, you know, it. And then down. I don't see inversely correlated. Jared, $10. Thanks, man. I appreciate the iPhone money. I appreciate the iPhone money. So it doesn't look like inversely correlated. People are gonna still claim it's inversely correlated and stuff like that, right? You might say that, but I don't know. This is, you know, this is going down, this is going up. That's why people are saying it's inversely correlated. But right now, you know, on this part over here, it went up. You know, the price went up. So this went down, this went down. So how much is there actually correlated? How much is actually correlated? Also, this is a non-logarithmic chart. Let's see over here. Let's see monthly. It's monthly inversely correlated. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Anyways, guys, I hope you learned something. I hope you understand where we are now, right now, what's happening right now with Bitcoin, what we are waiting for, the people that actually, you know, believe in TA or, you know, like TA or understand TA, what we are waiting for, what we are looking at. What happened over here? Okay, I don't know. I might have moved my lines a little bit. So that's basically what we are waiting for right now. We are waiting for this triangle to actually end, and we are looking how this is gonna play out. But until we actually break it, until we actually break certain levels, you know, you can actually technically say that, you know, that's gonna go that way. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining. Come back tomorrow, 9:30 Central European Time, as every day. Subscribe to the channel to get the notification. Like the button, hit the like button on the way out. And thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. By the way, I'm still not gonna play Dodge Daddy because we are waiting for the breakout, and then it's gonna be party time. It's gonna be party time. So we're waiting for the party time. Just remember, it's a mini bear market that can actually turn into bull market pretty soon. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining, and see you around. Bye bye.